I was eating. So let's start from square one, back at the start. So at the end of a match, you'll get your defeat or victory screen, whatever. You click on detailed report, and this is your currency page essentially with your dry statistics. Okay? But this is your credits, your currency portion of your end of battle screen. You'll see your gross, what you receive. See how much it costs to repair your tank, how much your ammo cost you. If you utilized any consumables, and then your net profit from that match. At the bottom, you'll see your currency for experience. Silver experience is experience tied directly to the tank. So, silver experience, as you see, is silver. And you use it to research modules. But you'll say, that's weird, why do I have orange experience? The orange experience is free experience. So in your top right corner, and let me actually turn this off here real quick for you. In the top right corner, you should have these three currencies. Gold, which is your premium currency. Silver or credits, which is what you use to purchase consumables, ammunition, and to repair your vehicles and to buy tanks that are non-premium. And then you have orange experience, which is known as free experience. Excuse me. And free experience, there's a lot to it, but you can stack up experience on tanks and basically cash it in. And yeah, it just shortens your grind essentially. So up here you should have maybe like 2,000 experience or so, maybe 500, I don't know, at your current level. So when you come into a tank, we'll use the Type 58 as an example. You see that I have 2,116 base experience on this tank. And I see that my next turret is 4,500. So if you click on it, you'll see research current research turret type 58 for 4,500. But you see here, it says including 2,384 free experience. So if you're able to get decent experience in a tank, or you're not having issues grinding the tank, you shouldn't worry about purchasing or using free experience currency. You should just hold on to it. A lot of players, when they've been playing for a long time, like when I played down my British line, I got into my Centurion 7-1, I unlocked it, I purchased the tank. And before I played one game on the tank, I free experienced the tracks, and I free XP'd all the way up to top tier gun. Because at that time, I was racing to get the Centurion Action X, because I was under the assumption that the Centurion Action X missions were going to begin in February 1st, or January 15th at the time. So I free XP'd all the way up to top gun, got my tracks, the engine I had from my Centurion 1, and radios I really just didn't give a hoot about. So that's how you should use free experience. If, for instance, you're in the American tree and you're on the M3 Lee, and you have everything researched, and you have the M4 and you have the T1 Heavy, and they both require 14,000 experience, and you have 0 experience. Let's just say you have 0 experience on this tank. You had, in this example, 28,000 free XP. You could actually unlock both these tanks. But would that be wise? no, it would not be a good investment for your free experience. And the reason why is because a tier 4 to a tier 5 should not take you that long to grind. 14,000 experience, like I said, should take you about 2.5, 3 hours on average. Give or take, depending on how well you are. And if you have premium. If you have premium, it'll probably go a little bit faster. And the other reason why is when you free XP up to the next tier tank, the amount of games that were required to unlock these modules is significantly low. We're looking at maybe 50, right? 50 or 60 battles, let's say, right? To unlock these modules for a new player. Maybe 100 for a new player. If you jump up to the next tier right now, you have not learned all you can learn from this tank. You still have a lot of work to do on this tank. So, by free XPing up to the next tank, you'll be able to get the M4, yes. But when you start playing this M4, all the issues you had with the M3 Lee, getting put out of position, being in a bad spot, not being able to hide behind cover, not side scraping, or not, utilizing the map properly, not having map awareness. Now you go up a tier, all those issues are going to get multiplied, because the higher up you go, typically the skill cap goes up. So you will be seeing up to tier 7 in this Sherman, right? If you free XP up to it. Now your games are going to be even more difficult for you. So now you're making 200 experience a game in your Lee. Now you go up to your M4 Sherman and you're making 200 experience a game, if that. And what are you going to do as a player? You're going to probably quit because it's going to be too difficult for you. You're gonna say, for me to grind out top tier gun, that's 4,600 experience on top of the 2,000 for the turret, and then for the tracks that you're going to need for all of that, that's another 2,000. So you're looking at grinding out basically what you had to grind out just to get the M4 at 200 experience a game. So you're going to probably say, and this is where a lot of people quit, is when when this happens. It's when they start doing the math and they go, I make 200 experience a game. I need 14,000 experience to unlock the modules. And then on top of that, to unlock the next tank, I need 32,000. So 32,000 plus 14, right? 46,000 experience at 200 games. And they start doing this math and they go, holy crap, I'm going to be playing for 2 months to unlock this tank. And the reason why it's going to take you so long is because you didn't take the time to learn the skill sets you need to play the tank. Because you free XP'd, you pretty much skipped, let's say, 300 games that you needed to learn skills and build a foundation as a new player. So I'd highly, 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 highly advise against using free XP to go up tier tank. Use it on modules so the grind isn't so difficult. So your expected win or your expected experience earning will go up, right? So that's what free experience is, and that's how you should use it. Use it on modules to make your grind easier, but never use it on tanks. Save it for modules, for tanks that have really bad guns when you first unlock it.